Welcome back. Part 3, solar plexus, of my little chakra exploration series, which is based off of podcast I had watched. I will link in all of the videos below. I love these two girls. They're just really fun to listen to and bring as much joy as they do information. When I worked through my solar plexus, I had to spend about 2 weeks on this one. The other two, I spent about a week moving through. The way that I know I'm ready to move on to the next one is just kind of like a sensory gut feeling. I'm really like clairsentient, so as energy shifts in my body, that's where I'm able to know when it's time to transition or flow or move on or things of that nature. I created vision boards for all of the chakras and put them as my wallpaper. Really worked to do meditations on them, use correlating crystals, all of those fun little magic tricks. I'll put up my little vision board for the solar plexus here, and this one was surprisingly really difficult for me. I've always known I've kind of had issues with like embodying my power and my worthiness for things by focusing deeply on this chakra itself. After having moved through the sacral and the root first, it really helped me open up into exploring what about my power I didn't think I deserved or wasn't capable of. I've never come from a background that was unsupportive. Of course, it was a quite chaotic life growing up, but that didn't mean that I wasn't loved and reassured and encouraged in my path. I think different situations and scenarios where I had to put myself second to take care of business really caused me to realize that I didn't feel worthy enough to put myself first. Lately, with life and this experiment that I've been on, I realized that it's so important to fill my cup, and it is so important to understand that I am worthy and I am powerful, and being authentic is the most important expression I could embody. On top of valuing myself, a lot of these different affirmations I kind of kept on a loop, and I put them into my little vision board as well. They really helped bring a sense of like peace into my being. As like a very water air sign in my chart girly, I think it's really easy for me to take on what's going on with other people and feel a bit scattered in it instead of being grounded and knowing. You know, I don't have much earth, I don't have much fire, so it comes with its pros and cons, of course, but by maintaining my inner flame, especially in the yellow sense of this solar plexus, it was really transformative in the amount of courage I've been able to cultivate. Sharing on YouTube is something that I've been very drawn to, and I have a lot to say, and I have a lot of different interesting, constructive rabbit holes, whether they're just on self-development or spiritual tools or any of those things. I've never really had like a solid community to share it with in the physical. I've moved around a bunch and I'll find people here and there, but I just wanted something more substantial that I could connect with people like you, and you could reflect things back to me, and it can be kind of like this dialogue of community that we're able to express and share these things. Long story short, by working on my solar, I realized how deeply I embody this purpose, and I feel joy in not only learning but sharing, and I find joy in growing myself and in turn helping other people too, especially if there's something I've been through or have insight on that could be helpful. I'm no guru on the mountaintop by any means, but I've definitely picked up some tips and tricks and tools along the way, whether it's life experience or things I've read or conversations I've had or a combination of all of them. And I think just through the solar plexus work, being able to make time to feel my power. Being so sensory, I had to really feel my power and my essence and take breaks to feel it and know that my authentic self is perfect as she is, and I am capable, and I am worthy, and I am courageous. A big thing that came up was not being fearless, but being courageous. You know, fear is normal. Fear is a totally fine emotion to have. Oftentimes it means that it means something to us, which is powerful, you know, that's important. By allowing myself to be fearful and still move through things, I've been able to expand more and trust myself more and have the universe divinely align different experiences and expressions towards me, whether it's the people I meet, the situations that I'm able to attend, the conversations I'm having, the thoughts that I have, the synchronicities around me, whatever it is. The more that I've been able to nurture and ignite my inner flame, the more magnetic I've been able to become for other things that are meant to support that coming through. Where our attention goes, our energy flows. And as I'm focusing on my inner light and growing my inner world and embodying my essence in myself and taking up the space that I deserve to take, that maybe different aspects in my life didn't allow me to do so, by taking up the room and shining my own light, especially in times where there's darkness around. Sometimes that light we're looking for to pull us out of something is on the inside. It's not in our situations around us. As within, so without. As I've been growing that light, my reality has been transforming for the better. And I think understanding that our potential is truly unlimited. The only limitations we have are constructs of the mind. By understanding that we can have everything we want in this life. We dream up our desires, and our desires dream to be manifested. By cultivating a relationship and leveling out the playing field, I've just found so much peace and clarity, and removing the resistance and removing the excuses and finding just really clear, authentic ways to be able to embody this. And I'm excited to keep it moving forward. Thanks for watching.